seems like Coach Deion Sanders, or Coach Prime if you're nasty, he cashing out and is moving on, and some people are calling him a sellout. Now, is he wrong for taking a new job at Ohio State, or people just hating on his success? Hit us up, 866-HUSTLE-8, 866-487-8538. We talking about it in 10 minutes.
Hey, Crack, you just said Deion Sanders got the job at Ohio State. He didn't. He got it at Colorado State, bro. Just correct it real quick. But you ain't got to put me on display. Just helping you out, bro.
No, you definitely helped me out, and you deserve to be put on display. Thank you so much. I ran full speed into that flaming building with wrong information.
I stayed quiet. I stayed quiet because I'm like, maybe some breaking news happened overnight. I'm not really sure. But people were dragging Deion Sanders, so I definitely seen it everywhere yesterday.
Yeah, definitely, too. One C for another C. But, yes, he is correct. It is the University of Colorado. And, here's the thing, man. Coach Prime, he put in his time over there. He was over there for 3 years, had a very, very impressive record while he was over there. I think, his 3-year record was like 27 wins, 5 losses, something like that. Not bad.
Incredible.
Brought a lot of energy to to that university as well.
He brought so much attention. He helped those kids a lot. Remember during the pandemic when they had all those issues, he decided to help them build up the facilities. He paid out of his own pocket. He did so many great things, and that's why I just don't feel like it's time for him to leave just yet. And I understand that he is bringing with him, like his son is going to be the quarterback, and there's going to be some other players that's supposed to be going with him. But I don't know, we need to build up our own stuff. And we got to stop getting to a certain point and just moving on. I
definitely understand that narrative. But sometimes you get to a point where you realize, okay, I've done what I could do here. I made an impact, and now it's time for me to take my influence somewhere else. Because I think he's in a very small minority of people who have gone from a university like that and, played for another larger team at that level. So, it speaks volumes on one aspect, and it brought attention to the other aspect. But what do y'all think, hustlers? Was Deion Sanders wrong for leaving Jackson State for the University of Colorado? 866-HUSTLE-8, good morning.
In coaching, you get elevated or you get terminated. Ain't no other way. I've chosen to accept the job elsewhere next year. I'm going to finish what we started. We're going to dominate. I'm going to be here to that end and that conclusion. And then when that conclusion, we will move on.
All right. So, Deion said what he said. So, what's wrong with him making the move that he made? He did what he felt like he needed to do. He brought the attention, and really gave it a national platform, to spark the conversation, and hopefully that, creates more Coach Primes and other, SWACs and brings energy there that way.
Yeah, and he did. He did what he said he was going to do, right? But my only problem and issue is that it's all that attention, all the money, all the whatever that was brought there, what if it just goes away because Deion Sanders is not there anymore? We need more Deion Sanders, not Deion Sanders coming in and leaving. We need more towards the HBCUs and to do whatever we can to make our universities as prominent as their universities, the Harvards and the Princetons. Why can't we have a Harvard and a Princeton that really we stand behind and that we really support and don't just leave at the first offer? He doesn't need the money. You know what I mean? We need this. We need to support our own is what we need to do.
He's in a space where he chases the opportunity. I don't think necessarily the money. But what do y'all say, hustlers? You think he was wrong for taking a new job, or people just hating on the fact that, hey, listen, he got another successful opportunity and he decided to embark on that? Get at us. 866-HUSTLE-8, 866-487-8538. Your call's up next. Morning.
I think Deion Sanders served his purpose. Sometimes people, once you serve your purpose, you have to grow and help other people out. He did what he had to do. He helped them over there. Now it's time for him to elevate and help other people. He's not wrong. Anybody with their right mind, if they get a better opportunity, they're going to leave, especially if they have already served their purpose over there already.
Yeah, but he's bringing championships and stuff like that. And to bring championships to a HBCU is crazy. You get what I'm saying? We want to continue to do that. And if he leaves and then goes to a predominantly white school, and I get that majority of the players are black, but come on, we want to bring more chips and titles to the HBCUs. I need him to maybe help recruit more people to other HBCUs and do that kind of justice. But, I mean, it is what it is. It's his career and his life.
And who says that, the University of Colorado was his last stop? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe he goes there, does his thing for a year or two, and comes back to another HBCU. I mean,
hopefully.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah, hopefully that's the case. But I don't know. Once you start getting that money again, he's already got money. I get it. But it's nothing like making new money.
Yeah, I think for him it's all about the opportunity. But, he did have a whole song about it. Must be the money, right?
Come on now.
Hustle, good morning.
Oh, man, I just got to say, man, people need to realize and talk about Deion Sanders right now. If you were somebody working at a job, and that job offered you more money, you wouldn't leave. People calling him a sellout, that's not cool, man. That's not cool at all. There's still business. That man still, hey, Deion must be the money. Y'all remember his video from back in the day? Come on now.
We on the same wavelength, brother. We on the same wavelength. And the thing is, to call him a sellout, I think that's a little extreme.
Yeah, that's super. I'm going to agree with you on that one. That's crazy. Y'all jumped out the window.
Because, as much as Coach Prime invested into those kids during his tenure over there at Jackson State University, to call him a sellout just because he didn't make a move that y'all wanted him to make, now y'all being crazy about it, man. How you feel about it?
I'm not going to lie. I feel like the HBCUs should have stepped up and been like, yo, whatever we got to do to keep you is what we're going to do. Because that's what they do with any company, right? Like, when somebody's trying to steal them away, they're like, listen, we'll give you more. We'll do this. We'll do whatever we got to do. What do you need? Like, and he probably, like you said, he probably wanted that opportunity over there. But I love what he did for Jackson State, and shout out to him for that. We always knocking each other down, and that's what the problem is. But I just want us to try to help our own selves and stay in our communities and build up our own schools instead of always running to theirs, running to Massa.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Good morning.
Man, I think Deion did exactly what he was supposed to do, which was to create a path through the SWAC schools, and now it's up to us to take over. And now he done took it to the power schools, to where he gonna take his coaches and the players from the SWAC to there. So he like the modern day Harriet Tubman. He done created a underground railroad to get us in there
Okay.
No, I mean, I understand.
Y'all jump out the window with everything. Come on,
he's trying to bring some of the other coaches who weren't getting the type of opportunities financially that they was, offering at some of these other schools. He's putting them in a position where they could finally get paid what they weigh. Because, I mean, even when you were saying about, like, they could have thrown, they should have thrown more money at him to keep him. Once we said, it's not about the money 100%. But also, sometimes these HBCUs don't have that kind of budget. And
that's the problem. Everything is the problem.
There's a lot of problems,
But when you run away from the schools, how are they going to make this money? Like, there's so much that we need to be doing to put into our HBCUs. I can't. But leaving is not the answer. I get that he brought awareness to it. Let's keep the awareness going. That's the whole point. You don't just build up something for, and I used this when we were talking earlier, but not on air, but like verses, right? Now, we build up verses, and it's this big, great thing, and then you sell it, and then what happened? No verses anymore. The culture from it is gone. And it's like every time we build something up, and by we, yes, I mean black people, we always want to sell it. And then we wonder why we don't have anything. We don't own anything. Kanye said the only thing we own is braids. Braids. And Kim Kardashian tried to steal those.
But in this situation, Coach Prime didn't own the team. He could have got fired, even if he decided to stay.
But we own the team, black people. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Well, he didn't own, yes, he did. We. You get what I'm trying to say?
We were
and then
eventually, part of it, but he's leaving on top. I mean, we got to go. We hella late. But, he got him a championship. He left when he was on top. He bought the energy. What more can he do next? Train the others, right? More your calls later, 866-HUSTLE, 866-487-8538. And if money's your motive, me and Lo are holding something for you. All you got to do is text cash 71007, and we're going to give you a call. $1,000 cash grabs up next. It's the Morning Hustle.
We are the Morning Hustle.